reported on educators training staff on how to act and if these raids take place around schools. But they have said that superintendents are not commenting right now for fear of bringing attention to their immigrant students. Raids in and around schools, as I mentioned, have been off limits, but the Trump administration has said that that will not be the case with him. So this has sent shockwaves through the community, all according to immigration advocacy group Fiel. Cesar Espinosa tells me that they have seen this before, but right now they're in a holding pattern, waiting to see exactly what the Trump administration will do before they move in on a plan themselves. But they are advising the immigrant community with the following.
What we are telling families, though, is to not take this lightly, to start making those plans. So we compare this to a house fire. Nobody wants a house fire to happen. Nobody knows when a house fire is going to happen. But in case a house fire does happen, it's important for families to have a plan on how to exit that house fire so nobody gets trapped inside. It's the same thing with a deportation or with immigration. We don't want people to get detained, but if it does happen, families have to have a plan in place to know how they're going to exit the situation.
And a plan means having your children's documents in order, like immunization records, passports, and all of that ready to go. And make sure that you assign a relative access to your bank accounts or more should they need to access them. And as for the legality of all of this, a local immigration lawyer said it may not be so easy for Trump's administration to carry this out.
Absolutely. It is going to be an uphill battle for something like this because the violations, the constitutional violations and the educational violations, it's definitely going to be something that probably won't ever get approved by the Supreme Court. And people need to be able to have rights and access to certain things. And for this type of enforcement, it would just be totally against the Constitution.
And we did reach out to HISD to see if they have a plan in place. We're waiting to hear back. But again, this is all still very new and everyone is in a holding pattern waiting to see exactly what these so-called mass deportations will look like. But us here at ABC 13 will continue to follow this developing situation and report the latest to you. For now, we'll send it over to Travis.